Hi, I'm Charles Allhands. I'm with PALLMANN. We're a division of Ooze and Oots. I'm the territory manager for Texas. I've been in the wood flooring industry for approximately 36 years now. We're introducing the Spider here. The Spider is a planetary sander, a 230 machine. It's one of the latest in planetary sanding technology. You can actually use this machine on any floor for any sanding job, and you can eliminate using the big machine on your job sites. I'll start off with putting on the sanding skirt. But this machine is also would be considered dustless if you use it with the dust skirt and the vacuum system. You always want to put the skirt on first. If you have your sanding plate on there, it'll be really difficult to get the skirt on. On this skirt here, it has two ties that you can wrap around really tight. And then there's a little pocket where you can stick the ties in, because they're long and they'll hang here and they'll get caught up in there and they'll fray, and then putting them on later on, it'll be shorter and shorter. So you can just tuck them into the little pocket right there, and then they'll stay there. Here's the part of the whole planetary sanding. It's a three-disc tool. It's pretty heavy. It runs approximately about 37 pounds. And it can be a challenge on putting on the machine. You never want to put it on forward because the machine will slide. So you kind of want to get behind the machine where the head of the machine kind of hits your thighs. And you want to kind of snap this thing on. It takes a little bit of a challenge, but it won't go on unless you get it absolutely straight. And then you can kind of hear it go on there. You can shake it. If it falls off, you didn't do it right. On this floor here, it's a brand new installed floor with an excellent Purple Heart border. And then on a floor like this, we would start with 50 grit on the planetary sander. And typically with the Spider, you always want to finish, when you're sanding, finish to your right. So we'll probably go around the room once, and then we'll start with the sanding process, and we'll always finish on the right. It uses a 7-inch hook and loop disc that you put on there. Now on the Spider here has a little push button to release it. And you just press the button down and kind of release it when you go down. You want to hold it down till you get your spot. You never want to force it, because it has a hydraulic on there that you could bust. So you just want to hold it down till you get it to your comfortable spot. And then we're using 50 grit to start. And 50 grit, you want to run that at approximately 320 RPMs. The Spider has an adjustable RPM setting on there. Now the other unique thing with the Spider, it has a delay switch. So, and it's for safety purposes. When you press in the button and you do it, it will start in about a couple seconds. The Spider will start. So it just gives you a chance to get positioned after you engage it. You might hear the Spider adjusting its RPMs. It actually has a sensor on there where it will actually adjust and contour to the floor.
So it'll automatically adjust?
It will, yeah. You'll start to see if it starts to hit a high spot, it will adjust the RPMs a little bit. You hear it? After your first pass, you want to drop down about half the buffing size, about half the distance on your buffing plate. Let it go right about there and make another pass. So kind of a common practice with the spider, when you're doing your first cut with 50, you go across the grain. That helps for making sure your floor is getting flat. And then when you change the grits to 80 grit on your second cut, you're gonna go with the grain on this pass. We'll end up going with the grain. We were running at about 320, and now we're gonna change the speed to about 240. Yeah, now at this point, after you cut your, we done your 50, we did your 80 with the grain. Now we'll go to what we call a power mesh. We're gonna use 100 grit. You can use just whatever you're more comfortable with, but in this process here, we're using 100 grit. And we're gonna keep with the same sanding technique. We're gonna always finish to the right. The reason we do that is the machine cuts on the right, and then when we go one way, it's putting a scratch into it, and when you come back to the right, the other discs are taking out that scratch that was put in. So now in the mesh, we're going to cut the speed down to right about 160, and then we're going to take the weight off on the machine. With the when you use the power mesh, you don't need the extra weight on there, so we'll take the weight off and we'll reduce it right down to about 160.